Ay, ay, ay. We
Oh,
do gotta kill like a minute for ad roll or something, apparently. So
mm-mm.
we don't get to start quite yet, but hopefully you both are having a good time. I know the pre-interview chat was quite fun so far.
That's where the real party is. No one will ever
Oh
know.
yeah, no one will know that that is all deleted scenes. They're so deleted they were never recorded in the first place. Ay, ay, ay.
All right, there we go. I was just making sure it all worked.
All right. And with this, I think we've killed enough time. Yep, that's 45-ish seconds. So, what is it? Oh, wait a second. I'm dumb. I forgot to put the title and the category and all that. Ah, bah, 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 bah. Okay, let me just fix that. I am small brain. Please spare me, please.
Sorry, no mistakes.
Oh no, Hamu, no, kill me and take over. You've already taken over the co-host after one episode.
No mistake. Wait, I'm trying to point my finger guns at you. No mistakes.
Oi.
This is really difficult. It's more difficult than it looks.
I'm gonna finger gun back. Phew. Phew. All right. I think I fixed the title now. I think I didn't fix the redeems. Wow, I am bad at things today. Okay, you know what?
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 6, I believe, of Big Squeak Inc. interviews. I'm just gonna double check that as well because I might be wrong. I think I'm right, but I might be wrong. So, let me, oops. I thought I was ready, but then we got so caught up in talking, I forgot the ready stuff.
Yeah.
I am your host, as usual, Saruroku, and our co-host today is, not the usual Cloudii. We have...
I'm cloudy too.
Okay, Hamu?
Call me Sunny. Oh, shoot.
Ay. Let's see. Turn off all my redeems. And today our guest is the lovely Sky Mouse, who usually watches from above, although much further away than usual. A lot more grounded perspective right now, huh? Cirroo the Sky Mouse.
Hello.
So while I fiddle with stuff and tech issues because I'm small brain, if y'all want to just ramble on about self-introductions or whatnot, feel free. Let's see.
I'm cloudy too. Thanks.
Okay.
I like how you're like, yeah, just ramble on now. And we're just like, okay.
I want to be forget. I forgot to fix all the tech issue stuff when I said we're going to set up the stuff, and it was like, yeah, I fixed the commands. You can smash stuff. You can do the fancy stuff, and it's like, oh, wait a second. I should probably like make it so if we do the exclamation squeak, you guys get your links instead of the old links. It's like, oh no. But either way, today here we finally have another mouse on the show as opposed to the many other people that are sneaking their way into various places. So giant mouse hours are good.
Those darn hamsters and gerbils. I don't know. I haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen all the interviews. I'm sorry.
Ay. So that's another thing I completely forgot to ask that is in the redeems and might be refunded, but Suru.
Yes.
There is a redeem I usually have sitting about that is called Nommed by Mouse. Would you want people to be able to sacrifice themselves to you and you just go om nom nom and eat them?
I mean,
I can turn it off easy enough, but I can leave it on if it amuses you.
what does it do?
I mean, it literally just says, hey, I want you to nom me, and then that's it. It is just, they get nommed.
You just go numb.
That is all.
Numb.
You just
Like
go,
that?
yeah, you could just go like that.
I don't mind that.
All right, in that case, I will leave it on. You could just nom occasionally because I asked because 4 redeemed it already as I completely botched every single bit of preparation.
Oh my god.
So, ay. Oops. Remember the part where I said I was prepared hours ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it looks like we are probably all sorted for this chaos. So, let's begin.
Woo.
First things first, because my brain is small and the name vocalization is close enough to Saru my brain that anytime I try to talk to Suru, I'm like tongue twisted myself. I'm just gonna shorten to Ru. So, Ru, to start all this off, welcome to the interview of Big Squeak Inc.
Thank you.
You're standing pretty tall actually, like you're over by the tower, so you might be having a little bit of an underground hole and towering around 1,000 feet actually with where you're at. Because you are definitely, oh, you can put Godzilla to shame there, huh?
Definitely. First time I've ever been this large.
Well, do you ever get chances to, visit down to the Earth side often? Or do you spend most of the time in the clouds, huh?
Well, frankly speaking, unfortunately, I only spend my time down on the surface level
Oh
now.
no, oh no.
Yeah, after an unfortunate series of events.
I see. Well, that is, honestly, I thought you just lived in the clouds all the time, so the fact that you're down here on Earth all the time that's actually news to me. Wait a second.
Well, I used to live in the clouds all the time,
Yeah?
but, well, let's just say a failed assassination
Like-
attempt.
Assassination?
Yeah, well,
Assassin-
politics.
As they do.
No wonder I don't want to be royalty. That is like, oh, I don't want to get stabbed in the back some night. I just want to munch on planets in peace.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm not gonna fix anything more because I've already burned enough time. Let's get this started then. So, question number 1 of category number 1. Basically, who are you? Like, either in character or as out of character, who are you as a person? How would you explain yourself to someone who has no clue who you are?
So, as you introduced me, I am Cirroo the Sky Mouse. I am a mouse born of the sky, although I am not in the sky anymore. And, well, I'm a princess. I lived in the castle and I did princessy things, like
Mm-hmm.
drink tea and eat cookies,
Ay.
various things.
Okay.
And after an unfortunate, mysterious assassination attempt, I fell down. Mysterious. Mystery.
The way you say that, I want to ask if you know more, but I'll let you continue for the moment.
Okay. And after falling down here, I decided, I might as well, actually do something while I'm down here since I don't really have very many applicable skills as a princess who didn't really do anything.
That's fair.
And thus, here I am, streaming. I stream a lot of different games, if I'm being honest.
All over the place. Like, enough you'd say variety streamer, or you got your circle of games you like?
I mean, recently I have a circle of games, but I'm sure I'll swap over to a different set of games in due time. I just play rhythm games, shooter games, creative games.
Oh.
I play all sorts of different stuff, really.
Okay. Rhythm games. I played a little bit of rhythm game recently. So, any good ones you'd recommend to get into? Because I've heard some recommendations, but I've only ever picked up Beat Saber.
So one really big one is Us, which is you use a stylus. You could use your mouse, or you could use your drawing pad stylus, and you can tap the little bubbles that pop up and according to the beat.
Click the circles.
That one looks so hard.
It can be incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
I played a little bit with friends, and it was like, oh, I am die forever now. Thank you. Just.
Yeah.
Ay.
But there's also like Rhythm Doctor, which is a really fun game. You only press one button, as far as like I've gotten into the game.
I don't think I've heard of
Um,
that one.
and then one that I really love that's super like down low is Lo-Fi Ping Pong.
Lo-fi ping pong.
I like the sound of
Yeah,
that.
That sounds. It sounds like it's combining a few things.
it's super chill.
Oh. All right. I will attempt to keep that in mind if I don't forget in 5 seconds. Because goldfish memory. And let's see. Oh, we already have a question in chat directed at you. Question: What's the origin of the name Suru?
Ooh, I love that question.
Mm-hmm.
So, my name Suru came from like a kind of cloud.
Oh.
I think
Oh.
it's like Cirro Nimbus or something like that, or Cirro Cumulus.
Okay.
And so I took that part and I just wanted to make it cuter, so I did Cirroo, and I thought that it was a pretty fitting name because it came from a cloud.
You know, that definitely sounds very fitting now that it's explained and laid out like that. I was like, I got no clue what's going on. It's a nice sounding name. But actually from a cloud, huh?
Hmm.
Hey,
I like
that is good.
That's some solid naming from someone named Hamster.
Hey, at least you aren't, just using your rebranded Xbox gamer tag from the day. Huh?
Oh, sorry. I'm
That's the
actually XX Master Killer 93 XX.
XX Hamu Lord XX27 or something.
Yeah.
Ay. Huh. All right. Now, I do want to ask about this mysterious mystery of mysteries. Like, an assassination plot? You're the target of the assassination plot. Surely you gotta know a little bit of something about what happened. Like, at least the person who tried to stab you, right?
Yeah, well, I do, but let me say that like the reason for the assassination presumably was a result of me being the next heir to the throne.
Fair
Like my
enough.
father named me the next heir to the throne, and let's just say maybe a jealous sibling.
Mm.
Ah, I see. I see.
Wanting all the wealth, money, fame, and power to himself.
So, typical power struggle type of thing, as opposed to like random, what, anarchist or revolutionist just going, murder.
Yeah,
I see.
it's more of an inside job, if you will.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand, and now I see why some of that mysterious mystery. Yeah, okay. I will leave it as mysterious mystery then.
But I'm still a princess, just because I'm not in my kingdom anymore. I still have the crown, see?
You still got the crown, still got that royal look to you, and you still got plenty of power in the area.
To an extent, I suppose.
I mean, at least in this city, you could literally smash it to pieces, so you got plenty of power
True.
here.
That is true.
Yeah, go crazy. We got more cities just like it.
Oh yeah, we get some really top tier construction crews to rebuild the set between interviews.
Oh. So you don't mind if I accidentally topple over this building over here?
No, not
You
not
can
at
topple
all.
over whatever buildings you want. That is full game. You're here. You want to experience rampage time? Go ahead and rampage.
We didn't even evacuate the city or anything either, so it's
Wait, Hamu,
What?
Hamu,
Wait, wait,
Hamu.
wait,
Didn't I leave you in charge of the evacuation, Hamu? What? Aren't
I did it. I did
you?
evacuate. Don't worry. There's just maybe a few people who didn't believe me, so they're probably
You
my arm's
a few
stuck.
people didn't believe they live here in a city that normally has a giant mouse that floats in space.
Well,
Casually come down here to visit. Like, they didn't believe you?
they're non-believers.
They're
What can I say?
they're
They said,
non-believers.
"Where's the cute
I,
mouse one?" I was like, "I don't know. It's weird.
oh no.
My arm's stuck in the
I
in the table."
Is that gonna be
I
okay? Do I?
you know
It's fine. It's fine. No one's there.
It's probably fine. I mean, we have people like Saint Wave over here that are being like, hey, they want to volunteer to get nom. So a few people sticking around in the buildings, maybe fine enough, huh?
I see. They're doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
Quite
they
possibly. Like it. But we do have a nom by mouse redeem, so if the great Sky Mouse wishes to consume another viewer.
Yeah.
Nom. Nom nom nom.
There you go.
Oh gosh, I think I'm about to disappear.
Yeah, you might be about to disappear. If you can hunt down a PNG for me to just placeholder you into stationary, huh? Oh no, the tech issues, they're re-existing,
I'll miss you.
Hamu, no.
I can become 2D again.
Alright, yeah,
Getting
give me some sort of PNG and I can put it up there if it keeps...
Okay.
Alright. Oh, so that's an interesting tale you got there. I know there's a lot of rodents around that like to claim their royalty, especially rats. I've noticed like the Rat King is like 27 different people as far as I know. And I'm afraid to ask about their political structure in that case because I think there's like the entire underground sewer system might just be split up into little micro kingdoms where each one rules. Like,
oh, I don't know if that's a PNG.
I got no clue what's going on with that, but I think you're the first mouse royalty I've met.
Yeah, and well, I hold my power over a very specific kingdom. Not just over all mice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a kingdom with various sky-related rodents that I rule over.
So would it be fair...
rule over.
Like, if we were to visit, would it be fair to expect, you know, sky hamsters and sky rats touring the place?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh.
There are rodents of all kind that can fly.
I see. I was unaware. I thought rodents were pretty much ground-bound, so I'm learning new stuff every day, huh?
Yeah, some rodents have wings. Some rodents, you know, they fly with magic. And me, for example, I spin my tail and I propel myself into the sky.
Wait, that's how? You tail helicopter up?
Yeah.
I thought that was a power only known by foxes.
Listen.
I'm listening.
My sister is a fox. So...
You have an interesting family. Royalty up there is royalty up there is something, isn't it?
It's not my sister in a rodent sense. It's my sister in a
I see. Haven't you heard of flying squirrels? Touche. All right, crabs, I will concede defeat on this one. There are indeed a flying squirrel, so ay. All right. Let's try to get the more stable but stationary Hamu into existence real quick.
Oh, that's not PNG I gave you. I'm trying to find my PNG, I swear. I don't know where it went. It disappeared.
At the very least, I should be... Oh.
I found it.
You found it.
It was in project stuff.
Oh,
file.
good.
Wait. I don't know why.
So...
There we go.
This is just a little bit of curiosity off the top of my head regarding the Sky Kingdom and, well, the Ground Kingdom as a whole. Was there a big mess in the history books when the people of the ground started to build flying machines and the like and may have come into contact?
Well, let's just say that there was a rough, rocky start, but...
Oh, no.
We're it's better now. We have trade relations. It's fine.
Trade relations.
What happened to Amelia Earnhardt then?
Oh.
Do you know?
Oh, excuse you. We don't talk about her.
Wait.
Oh, but she's still a good girl.
We don't. Oh. The implications here.
Amelia was kind of a jerk.
Oh no.
Let's just say there's a reason she never came back down.
I'm just gonna take this as she went up there and lived happily ever after and not question any of the ominous overtones at all. At all. Ay. Jeez, like... Now I have to question. Like, I know the Bermuda Triangle is mostly boats disappearing, but a lot of planes go missing there
plane.
too. Is the Bermuda Triangle war between the Sky Kingdom and a Water Kingdom or something? Is that why everything goes to hell there?
It's like a perpetuated sort of myth that
Okay.
began because of the war. So people saw these ships going down, and then
Oh,
the war ended, but they still associate that area with it.
I see.
Hmm
That makes sense then. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Let's see. Do Hamu PNG. Oh, Hamu PNG. Okay.
I did it. Are you proud
I
of
will
me?
save this and we will get that up there to preserve Hamu's existence, which is apparently very fragile today.
Yeah, my atoms are vaporizing. It's very painful.
Could you? Atom vaporization is yeah, that'd be.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's about a good pace to move on to the next category. Unless Hamu, you've got any questions you want to ask Suru here?
What is your dream collab?
My dream collab?
Yeah,
I mean, like, should I just say something like crazy or something realistic?
Go as
that's
crazy
what
as
I'm
you
saying.
want.
You gotta have the dream.
Like,
That's the dream.
like probably Hololive.
Oh
Specifically,
yeah.
I specifically like Ina.
Oh,
I'm a massive fan of Ina.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ina is underrated in my opinion. Let's go.
Mhm.
All right, there we have stable Hamu PNG.
Oh, it's like I'm really here.
So like you're really here. That would be, yeah, that would definitely be a big out of this world thing, huh?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I keep fumbling over myself. So, the next category of questions is, well, we basically already got a segue into it. Streaming related.
Oh, I guess that question
Oh.
would have gone into that, huh?
I mean, it fits in real well. I wasn't going to ask it myself, so it's a good thing that you covered it, huh?
Oh yeah.
So, streaming retrospective and blah, blah, blah. So, to start with, you've streamed a good amount, yeah? So, do you have any experiences with streaming, good, bad, or otherwise, you'd like to just share and talk about?
I think my experiences with streaming thus far have been overwhelmingly positive.
That's good.
Like the only negative experiences, I guess, that are like they're not even that bad really, is just sort of like you get the occasional like troll or bot in your channel. That's
Yes.
mainly it. Yeah.
The bot swarms.
hmm
They gotta make
But
somebody's credit card work for them.
that's true.
Hey.
You are right. But like I think especially like collabing has been really fun. Like streaming with other people and stuff. I think it's like been a really nice bonding experience overall.
Now, any particular collabs you can recall or people you've collabed with that have made that particular experience great?
So like I kind of collab with like some of like the same like you know like my artist mom, like
Yep.
some siblings relating to that.
All right.
I collab with them, and then I also collab with like I guess just people pertaining to that. But if I'm being honest, I really would like to collab with more rodents because I really like the rodent community.
Rodents for life.
That's fair enough. Knowing the group
Yeah.
around you is certainly one thing, but reaching out is is definitely a bit harder than just being like, I already know you in so many ways. Let's play games, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who love to play games with you. I'd love to play a game with you sometime.
You can join our collab server.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll post
we'll
the
have to
link
play in
later.
something.
It's top secret. No one can know about it.
Wait, is it top secret just like the evacuation of those buildings back there? Like,
That wasn't top secret. That was public knowledge. I gave the public advance notice. They see a mouse. They know what's about to happen.
I see. Okay. So they've at least been warned, if not evacuated. All right.
Whoa, I'm losing my balance on this
Is that not
circular
the right one?
Oh, no.
skyscraper.
No, the
Oh
it'd be the building in
no!
front of it.
Bang.
Yeah, I did
Oh.
it.
Hamu snacked on some of the building, huh? Well, if you do decide to, lose your balance and smash a building, let's actually move you to this layer so when you lean over you can bap the correct building, huh? Because it'll start on the one over by me.
I just noticed a
Alright.
big SQK Inc flag in the background.
Oh yeah, that
Is it
flag
just
there.
is it smash?
It is smash, no capital.
No capitals.
Bonk. Yeah, right there.
Bang.
Oh my
Bonk.
god. Wait, no. Rodrigo was in that building.
Oi.
Why do you
What?
know? Wait, why do you know specifically?
What? Yeah,
the
why do you know
building?
specifically
He's
the
the only
name of
one.
the...
He's
The only one...
I care about.
Hamu.
Why did you evacuate?
Why didn't you evacuate them? Yeah. They're the only one you care about. Why didn't you have...
He didn't believe me, I told you.
So you just gave them an ominous warning and said nothing about it being the first building that gets smashed.
Rodrigo was a daredevil, so
A daredevil,
probably
I see.
still good to go.
Ay, ay.
We'll remember
Well,
him always.
let's hope that the next building you find to smash doesn't have another only person that Hamu cares about inside it.
No,
Yeah?
Rodrigo's on his way over.
If you see
I mean,
him...
the building's still intact, and he might be okay.
True.
He's probably fine.
Although Kaz in chat does have a good point. If you see a mouse, it's about to happen is a rather cryptic warning. Ay. Jeez. I'm not sure who's the bigger threat to society here. The literal person who could fight Godzilla at their scale, or Hamu? Like...
I've never done anything wrong. I tried to warn them.
You tried. They did not believe your message.
Well, you know what?
Alright. Well, now that you've smashed apparently a building that may or may not have still had a community in it, are there any communities, Rue, that you're part of that you'd like to talk about as well?
I mean, like, I don't know if I'd call it like a community, like, but like I said, just sort of like that little group, basically like that I sort of fell into from the start of like me being a VTuber and just kind of like made friends with.
That's fair enough. Not everybody has overarching communities they're, all part of. Smaller communities are communities, even if they're just a few people hanging out.
It's true.
That's the best kind.
I agree.
So, the people that you fall in with, it sounded like, if I heard this right, they're all people who've gotten art for model or some way or the other from the same artist or the same art mama? Something like that?
Yeah, kind of. And then like the people, like I guess like to like the second like tier, like the people that they know that I kind of met through them.
Alright.
I suppose.
So, the initial introduction through that art common ground, and then follow up with knowing people. Alright. So, a couple of friend groups coming together through that method.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I get a little bit more on what's going on there then, huh? Fair enough. In that case, I'll move on to the next ticket on this category. So, regarding streaming particularly, and then as a separate question, just in general, are there any major inspirations or influences that have guided or guide what you do in or out of streaming?
Honestly, like I guess like I watch a lot of like in terms of like big sort of like inspiration VTubers, I watched a lot of I guess the Japanese Hollow live. So like I like Korone
Ah,
and
big doggo.
I like Korone and then also Subaru.
Mm.
And then I also of course like like I mentioned prior. So like I mean mainly those. I think if I were to list inspirations.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
I got bullied in the chat.
Ay, ay, ay. There is a lot of people who do take inspiration from the bigger ones. A lot of people take inspiration from small people they met along the way and wherever and wherever. So, the fact that you can just point at the, hey, these are the people I like is definitely a good sign, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, looks like we have another comment for Big Roo. Think of how many Ubis you could eat at that size, though. I
True.
I'm missing the context or what a Ubi is or who question mark who or what.
Yubi Yubi.
I
Or anything, right?
Yeah,
oh
she eats
oh
Yubis.
She's a
okay, yeah,
you.
I was completely out of the loop on that one. I know the name, I don't know anything else. Ay,
Yeah, I
ay,
can't.
ay.
I don't know if she speaks English a lot in her streams, but I can't I can't understand Japanese, so I don't watch a lot of the Japanese Hololive people. But their clips are the best.
Oh yeah, I've seen a
Yes.
few of the clips where they're trying to speak English and it's
They
just
do a
like,
pretty good job.
you know, they understand what they're trying to say, just the way it comes across because it's not native is
Mhm.
hilarious, and I think that's the point. Because, ay, ay, ay.
All I'm gonna say is cuteness transcends language.
Absolutely, I can cheers to that.
Yep, yep. And, Kaz, I will bring that question up next, but one thing I did want to ask real quick since we're on the topic of language, do you speak or understand multiple languages?
So not really,
Not really?
but in high school I studied Latin.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a fancy language to pick. I just got Spanish and can only say, yo no comprendo, and that's it.
well, that's all you need, really.
I know like a tiny bit of Spanish, but like and then I also like studied Latin in high school. But
Hmm.
like that's mainly it. The only thing I remember about Latin is the prayers. So like for example, the Our Father is Pater Noster, qui es in caelum sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimiti nobis dimiti nostra. Sic
My brain is processing. Please hold.
Yeah, the only Latin I know is from like Dies Irae.
That's a lot more
it just
Latin than I know Spanish. I mean, arguably English.
it's like I'm trying to exercise something every time
Yeah.
I try and
Well, somebody thinks a demon just popped up in their room, so it may be working. Ay, ay, ay. Although,
That's something.
Latin's a very curious language to have available in school.
Yeah, it's helpful for understanding words, though, right? For word roots and stuff.
Yeah, so I think the only reason I learned Latin was because I thought it was more interesting than the other two options. I think it was like French and Spanish. And
Fair
Mm.
enough.
the only reason they offered it was because I went to like a religious school. So,
Ah.
That makes sense of the prayer being, part of the
mm,
curriculum then, huh?
Mm.
They're normally well
Well, that's what you use
preserved.
it for, right?
like yeah, mainly I
You know,
think, but um
a language is a language. Just because the prayers are the only thing taken down and recorded nowadays doesn't mean there wasn't a language behind it.
it's true.
Oh, oh.
I
All right.
also love the way it
Oh,
sounds.
It is
oh
really
yeah.
pretty.
Latin just like flies in one ear out the other. I'm like, well, I'm ready for something dramatic to happen, and I have no clue what. because it has such a unique sound to it when I'm here. It's spoken in any context. It's like, I can't really mistake Latin for anything else most of the time. Even
And
when,
then there's like,
oh,
sorry, go ahead.
even when everything's based off of Latin. That was all I was gonna say.
I was just gonna say there's people who like actually fluently speak Latin, and
Oh
like
my
watching them
lord.
like have like a like say it like and like have conversations in it is like it's completely like surreal.
I'm just trying to picture that mentally, and I can't even. I can't even. That is. I. That's like just big final battle, two villains talking to each other before the hero confronts is just Latin in the background. Like, that's what my brain goes to.
Yes, exactly.
Jeez. All right, and to get back to that question from Kaz earlier, question: if you go back in time to before you started to stream, what would be the top advice you would give your past self about streaming?
Um, that's actually an interesting question. Probably like I guess stream more so like because I think at the very beginning I didn't really stream like I guess consistently enough,
Ah,
and so I would say probably stream a lot more consistently and like actually set yourself to a schedule and everything like that. I actually post your schedule because when I first started, I just kind of streamed whenever, and I was like, I gave like a 30-minute warning. I was like, hey, I'm streaming now, instead of posting a schedule beforehand.
that's fair.
Hmm.
I know falling into a schedule can't be the easiest thing at times, although posting a schedule I could probably still learn from, even if it's just this is my schedule forever, these 4 days every week.
Yeah.
All right, that's probably real good advice for you starting out to have heard him and like everything's different now. Immediately consistent. Immediately everything's consistent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. I'm trying to do that myself. It's so
Oh,
hard.
It can be difficult, especially if like something like conflicts with it and you have to cancel
Hmm.
it. It feels kind of bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you like actually have a life going on behind the scenes, unlike me, and can't just schedule freely everything.
Hmm.
Because I know a lot of people try to do this and they work many, many hours and then get home. It's like, I have 3 hours before I need to sleep. Let's dream. Like,
Yeah,
time management gets a lot more hellish when you actually have a job behind that, huh?
definitely.
All right. And, you know, I look at my questions on the list and Kaz did kind of bring up the next question. So I'll ask it in a different entire format and perspective. So, not just sending a message back to your old self, but if there's anything you could change looking back along your experience streaming, even if it's completely outside your control and something that, could or couldn't happen, is there anything you change regarding your streaming or anything in your experience leading up to it?
I think like not getting like I guess um I guess not feeling the need to um I guess stay with like the original people you meet into VTubing,
Ah,
and instead of like branching out,
mm-hmm,
like because I think when you first initially like are getting into it and the friends that you make initially are kind of like the friends that you're like I feel like I had like I don't know, it feels like you kind of like um
they're the
I
inner
guess I'll use the
circle.
word, yeah, like you have to like kind of like be their friends or whatever,
Mm-hmm,
I guess maybe. But I think that like looking for like people that you are most comfortable with and like are like best suited to like be friends with, obviously, and like
mm-hmm.
not I guess not settling with like the very first interaction you come across.
Now, that does come up on something I'm going to just briefly touch on tangentially, and leave it at that unless either of you have something to build off of it. That does make sense as well, just overall in the community, where we've seen recently a lot of parts of the community falling apart because one of the first people in the community that got to know everybody turned out to be not so great a person, and things
Yeah.
fall out from there. Just, it seems like a lot of that is they were there first, they got that prime connection with a lot of people and really tried to make the best of it with their ill intentions. So branching out and finding people you're more comfortable with or on the same wavelength with, definitely a good idea, I think. Even if it can still be scary.
Yeah, and like you also see the things where like people are always like friendships are being ended because they're not the person that they thought they were. Like they're different on stream than they are like in private, or you know.
Yeah, because a lot of people do put on a stage persona where they're more charismatic or they take this, that, or the other trait.
Yeah.
So it does make sense. Gotta really figure out who they are and, well, how you're gonna interact with them. All right. That's definitely definitely an interesting answer to that question. I was not quite expecting that to go. All right. And that cuts it for the category. So,
I feel like I have a question, but it didn't fit into that category. I was gonna ask favorite food.
yeah, I was
Favorite
just going to
Oh.
segue over to Hamu. This is your chance to any questions. Next category is free space. So,
Favorite snack.
favorite snack.
Like my favorite food is genuinely like sushi.
Oh,
Yeah,
sushi.
that sounds
Oh,
so good.
I get
that's-
sushi way too often just because it's like near my work. So I just walk and get sushi like for lunch way too often, way more than I should.
no, Hamu. It sounds like we gotta go meet up with Rue and have a sushi party or something, though. We just
love
go,
sushi.
from opposite directions, meet up.
I would
Yeah.
love that.
I don't have the sushi places where I live are a little hard to go to. But I
Fair.
get sushi bowls a lot, so
I have a few sushi places around. The city I live in is relatively big, but it's not like towering buildings big. So I got a sushi place up the street basically, and then one that's like across town. So
yeah.
I got a selection of food, and sushi, like
Sushi's
good
so good.
good sushi has blown my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a few places, but one of them, it's like if you go there, you'll just stand there for like 20 minutes before they acknowledge you're standing there.
Oh no.
Their sushi is really good.
No, like really good sushi, but is that either long lines or horrible customer
It's
service?
just horrible customer service.
Oh no. The
It's
price
just,
we
like,
pay for
$10 out
sushi.
there. Yeah. Kind of harsh.
Favorite roll. Favorite
Oh.
rolls.
Oh.
Rolls. Hmm.
I like the tempura rolls, but like I usually eat nigiri because it's a lot healthier than tempura rolls. Like ones that are like the whole roll is fried.
I'm still in the
Okay.
experimenting phase of it where I've only tried out like 5 or 6.
I'm a
But-
salmon nigiri,
Let's see.
top tier.
I think it was a brain recall. Okay, I forget what fish it was. I think it might have been a salmon with
Salmon.
cream cheese deep
Oh.
fried.
Ooh,
Like
yes,
one of
yes,
those
okay.
fried rolls. That one, I think that was the one that was just like I melted in my seat.
They're so good. That's like my favorite kind of roll, but it's so bad for you. And they put like spicy mayo and stuff on it.
Oh yeah.
And unagi sauce.
Aside from that, I have my biases towards anything that is advertising itself as spicy or hot. So, firecracker rolls, which I think was like scallops with some form of hot sauce on it, was good to me. Yeah, there's a lot that I still need to try. Like, there's like 50 different specialty type of rolls on the menu, and I can only try 1, maybe 2 with the family members there. Because it
Yeah.
costs money.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite Suru?
I really like the Philadelphia roll. So
Mm-hmm.
it
Oh,
has cream cheese and cucumber. I forget
ooh,
Yeah.
what the
that's
fish
good.
meat is,
I
but
think it's
it's really
smoked
good.
salmon usually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. That's one of my favorites, but I always go for nigiri, salmon nigiri. Very good.
That's
Mm.
also really good.
Now I'm
If they
really in
have
the mood
good
for
sushi.
sushi.
I know, let's all go get sushi now.
Well, I didn't have a sushi shop put into the set, so I don't think we can pick up any while we're on the show.
Rodrigo makes a mean maki roll.
The same one in that building?
Yeah, he's probably okay.
Probably. Do you think they've evacuated now that the building's been, partially destroyed?
No, I can see them having
You,
they're having a little Timmy's birthday party in that building
Little
over
Timmy's
there.
birthday
What do
party.
you
Little Timmy.
Little Timmy.
Wait. I.
mean?
Well, at least the birthday party survived the smashing. I guess you were just getting into the pinata for them, right? Right?
Well, I mean, don't worry about it. Little Timmy cuts in line at school, so
Wow. Wow.
Whoa. Are you telling he has it coming? Is
Ay,
that what you're
ay,
trying to
ay.
say?
no, I'm just telling you, don't feel too bad about
Uh-huh.
it. You know,
Uh-huh.
you're just gonna scare him.
Ay, ay, ay. On that note, I'm gonna see if Hamu has stabilized in existence, or if they need to remain as the Hamu PNG.
I think one of my arms died.
Oh.
Oh wow! Look at me,
Oh no.
I'm so blurry.
Yeah, you are still. Oh.
I was like that scene from it's like that scene from
Hey.
what's that
I think
movie?
Hamu smoothed out a little bit.
What's
We
that
we might have good
movie?
Hamu.
Oh yeah, you're better.
Back to the Future.
Back to oh no,
Oh no.
the Hamu time paradox, huh?
Yeah, that's what I get for time traveling.
Ay ay ay. All right, we have more messages from chat. Let's see. One message. This one's for you, Hamu, apparently. Nerd. All right. And the next message is questions.
Thanks, casual American. I appreciate it.
So, two questions. First question. If you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume that you did?
Ooh.
Huh.
That's actually a really. I've never thought about a question like that.
Right? That's one of the odd
Um,
ones.
Probably some sort of princess crime. Like crown theft. I don't know.
I don't. Princess, listen, crimes of the monarchy are quite hard.
Yeah, it's like
So-
You
you
know-
don't really do anything, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's fine."
I have a train of thought here that follows off of that whole princess thing. The family's the royal family in this case. You'd figure that the mysterious mystery that happened earlier, they'd probably know exactly why and have probably fabricated that crime for you on those posters. Like, they'd probably know.
Oh yeah, it's probably the
Yeah.
assassins trying to get you.
So,
It's true.
what would the plotting assassins accuse you of in this case and flash your face all over the news?
Maybe like the only thing I can think of is something like really like rodent like stealing or something.
Cheese monopoly. You have gained a monopoly over all the cheese.
Oh no.
Embezzlement of cheesy funds.
Cheese embezzlement. Oh no. That's where all the cheese went, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Alright. And the second question from 4. What outrageous conspiracy theory do you think might actually seem like a logical argument? Like, not saying you have to believe it, but you might be just saying, like, I can see how they might have a point, if
Wait,
not
I
for
want-
something.
Is it supposed to you supposed to make up your own conspiracy theory and
I
be
mean-
like, this is like realistic conspiracy
If
theory?
you want to make up a conspiracy theory, go for it as well. But are there any conspiracy theories that seem logical to you, or you can logic out and we'll have to go like, that makes sense?
Unfortunately, the only thing that's coming to mind is the conspiracy theory of Bush did 9/11.
Oh no. And that's just
Nah.
that's not it makes sense because that's just this is the only thing in my brain.
It's
Oh,
literally
no.
the only
They're
thing that's
commonly
coming to
known
mind.
one.
Yeah.
All right, well,
think of-
Here's a conspiracy theory.
Oh.
Rats are great pets, but they're very cheap. Like to upkeep because you only need like a fairly large enclosement, but nothing like for a dog or a cat, you know. So they're trying to hide the fact that like rats and hamsters and stuff are the best pets by oversaturating the market with cats and dogs
so it's
on the TV and stuff.
big mammal pet conspiracy.
Yeah,
They're keeping the small mammals down.
they're keeping the rodents under wraps.
That's a conspiracy I can subscribe to.
You know, I might be able to buy into that one.
Yeah.
I might be able to buy into that one.
Yeah, just so you know, if you get a hamster, they're not the pet. You are.
Source: Hamu and her supply of livers.
Oh, I was a hamster once.
Ay. All right. Next question that we've come across in chat, we've kind of asked this in a way, but I'll ask it again in case there's any new insights that come out of it. What inspires you to create content?
It might be like a really like, I guess, silly answer, but like I want to be cool.
You know, that's entirely
That's a
fair.
genius answer. I want to be cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Basically,
I
I want to
could
consider myself cool.
I could sit here and be like, oh yeah, be like this, that, or the other person, but just wanting to be able to see yourself in a certain way, that's entirely valid. That's perfect reason. All right. I think this is a follow-up on the Hamu conspiracy theory. Where do rabbits fall into that? They're rodents, but some are on the larger side. Are rodents being kept down? Or are rabbits?
Rabbits are in there too. Rabbits have a little better. They're taken a little more seriously, but they still are in the group of pets being pushed back, like hidden from everyone.
All right. So
Considered children's pets, you know.
if
That's pretty
we
harsh.
were to phrase it, it might be like the rabbits are the upper class of the poor rodent class in this society, then, huh? Rabbits are high tier rodents, but they're not
Yeah,
high tier
yeah.
pets according to the man or something.
Yeah, and you can't even have ferrets some places.
Oh no.
Well, I don't remember why. I think it was a fair reason.
I
forgot what the reason was.
I just looked at the next question in chat, and I'm concerned. And as you
What?
have two mice sitting around this interview with you,
Look.
Hamu, you may have to contemplate the answer for a moment. From Kaz, mouse or rat, which tastes better at Hamu?
What?
Look.
Wait a minute.
Would it flatter you if I said mouse?
Would it flatter?
Or would it concern you?
I'm already concerned, so you can pick your answer there.
Okay. I have to go rats.
Why do you eat
I don't.
rodents?
They're full of it. I don't do any of that. None of that.
None of
One
that
time,
at
guys.
all.
Calm
None...
down.
One time.
It wasn't even rats or mice.
Just their livers.
I mean, well, no, I'd eat livers any day, but yeah, they're referring to a hamster situation, but that's just nature. So calm it down. Calm it down out there.
I mean, I guess speaking of eating, I do taste like cotton candy.
Ooh,
You know?
shoot.
That's fair.
Yeah.
How many kidneys you got? I mean, sorry.
How
Irrelevant.
many kidneys do mice normally have?
I almost asked Google, but Google's not in this room.
I feel like kidney is one of those two organs, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a biologist. I barely know,
Mouse.
my own anatomy.
Kidneys.
Oh, Hamu's asking the experts online.
Yeah. Each kidney. They have 2 kidneys.
Okay, then that's how many kidneys I have.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole scientific paper on mouse kidneys. Okay, I'm gonna
Jeez.
go off of here. It's kind of creeping me out.
Alright, I'm gonna move on to one last question on the pet tangent, and then we're going to shift the focus to something else briefly. So, to jump onto this idea of different classes and classifications of pets, where do bugs fall into the pet classifications?
Mm.
Oh, they're like bottom tier. I feel like.
So, like
They would put them very bottom because like you don't normally get a spider or something, and when you do, people are like, oh, you could just smash it or throw it outside, you know. But like with hamsters or like mice, you at least know, okay, they can't make it on their own. With bugs, I'll be like, oh yeah, just toss them.
okay.
Pretty harsh.
Alright. To continue the topic of free space, Rue, do you have any questions or comments you'd like to throw back at us? Any weird things popping off the top of the head being like, well, I have a question now.
I guess like, what's it like, sort of setting up the like big squeak stuff?
Oh, the big squeak stuff, like on the tech side or the people side?
Let's go with the people side.
The people side? So, a lot of it is just, well, like I did with you, communicate with them, reach out and say, hey, I have this silly idea, are you interested? And most of the time, so far I found that the people I reach out to say, yeah, that sounds fun, and we just move along to sorting out a date and setting up a plan. The one time we had a little bit of tech issues, not tech issues, pardon, a little bit of people issues getting set up. You know, I got a guest across the table. I feel like I would be throwing under the bus if I, continue the sentence.
Oh,
But there
I'm
was a
glad.
certain person who did sleep in and wound up waking up past what we thought was our start time, so I was concerned one of those times.
I fell asleep after work. I work hard. I'm hardworking ham.
Hardworking ham, indeed. But,
I'm
like,
sorry.
that's the, quote, worst issue I've had with discussing... Oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
The...
I'm doing
Oh,
community
Hands, what are you
service
doing?
now.
The, quote, worst issue I've had with people is just one person accidentally overslept. Oh no, what a disaster.
Yeah. Well, I also yelled at them and threw some drinks in their face because they didn't have the right snacks at the green room.
Listen. We're chalking that up as a technical issue to, benefit of the doubt. The drink threw itself at us, as far as we're aware, okay? We're trying to stay on good terms, right?
Yeah. How are the 3rd-degree burns healing up, by the way?
You see, it's a good thing none of it got on the face, or else we would have had to put off the interview for another week at least.
Oh,
But to continue answering the question, my experience with the people trying to set this all up has been incredibly, well, good. I've talked with the people and they're all either on board with the idea or I don't think anybody's had to be civil enough to refuse yet. Pretty much everybody I've talked with is like, yeah, that sounds fun. So maybe we'll get somebody who refuses to be on the show one day and they're just like, nah, I think I'll pass. And I'll just be like, oh darn, and just give a big old, head shake. But connecting with people, trying to set up interviews, finally get the chance to talk with a lot of people and branch out and meet people with a convenient excuse other than just, hey, do you want to collab? Hey, do you want to collab? Like, it really is just a very easy way for me to set up talking with people, like right now. So on the people side of it, it's really just a good excuse to chat with people.
Neat. And then one more.
Oh.
Why did you guys choose the animal you did for your model?
Oh. All right. Well, Hamu, do you want to go first?
I'm very hamster-like in my nature. Yeah.
They are hamster.
I'm mostly hamster.
All right. Well, for myself, it's got a bit of a it's got a bit of convoluting going on with it. So
Ooh.
I'll start at the beginning of the convoluting. I am easily distracted by anything very big or very tiny. So I will see a tiny model city, I will see a giant tree, I will go, ooh, shiny. And that obsession just sticks in my brain forever. So when I start, playing a character more and getting into the stream side of things, I'm like, okay, I want to incorporate this somehow. But what's a convenient excuse nobody will question? Mouse. Mouse is tiny. So I started off as Tiny Mouse, and then eventually I just, went mad with power, fee fi fo squeak, giant mouse, all that jazz. But it was just because I wanted a convenient excuse to do side shenanigans, and mice are tiny, mice are cute, let's go with mouse.
So why'd you pick your animal?
Yes,
I thought it
turnabout.
Okay.
fit me.
What? What?
I thought that a mouse as an animal would fit me as a person.
Yeah, we have the same logic.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm the
Yeah.
odd one out. Wah, wah, wah.
Uh-huh. Haha.
Ha ha hoo hoo
Bully
hee hee.
time.
Oi, oi. You've already bullied the poor inhabitants of that building over there with your quote evacuation. Now you're gonna bully me?
Yeah, mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yeah, okay. Ay, ay, ay. Alright.
Yeah.
Anything else for you back there, or shall we move on to the next category?
I think we can move on.
Think we can move on? Hamu, any questions off the top of your head?
I feel like I had some and I forgot them. My brain is bad.
Alright, if you think you get to the question again, feel free to catch our attention and interject it, huh?
I'll keep noggin.
Reboot
Thank you.
the noggin.
Look, I'm here for my community service for missing an hour. I'm sorry.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's
the canonical excuse.
Yeah, that's the canonical excuse why Cloudy's gone.
Alright, we'll roll with that. Alright. Our next category is regarding future plans, and in a bit of a pre-show talk, I asked a few questions, and you mentioned you wanted to get into art. Would you care to
Yeah.
elaborate on that a little bit, and potential future plans, or what you're doing to get into it?
So, like, I genuinely plan to take, like, literal art classes, like, either in college or online in, like, reputable places, I suppose. But,
Oh.
like, it's just, I guess, the journey of, like, someone who, like, never really grew up doing art.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, now being, like, an adult trying to learn art from, like, I wouldn't say, like, nothing, but I'll say, like, beginnings.
Yeah. Alright.
And sort of just like I guess like going into that, the like wanting to do, I guess, like commission art at like some point in the, like, I guess like a medium to long term goal.
I
for that.
see. So, polishing a skill that is basically non-existent at the moment until you can just be confidently putting yourself out there with it, huh?
Yeah.
Are there any artists you look up to, or you kind of take inspiration from?
Good follow-up.
So the person who did my model, or not my model, my the art, I guess, for my model, Tigera, they're like super cool, and they actually began like a long time ago while they were like in college and stuff, and they like ran a Tumblr blog where they posted an art piece every single day. And then also, like, I guess just like stylistically, like other artists, like there's this one artist named Rain, I think. Like I don't
Okay.
remember their specific tag, but like the way they do art, it looks super soft and like and stuff. And I guess like those are like my main inspirations, I would say.
So, observationally, would it be fair to say that the style your model is in is what you'd like to lean towards when doing art?
I think to an extent, like I think I really like the use of colors.
Mm-hmm.
That my artist mother uses.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know if I would be like doing more cartoony stuff. I almost kind of want to do more, I guess, like I don't know how to explain it, but like
So the
not
particular
realistic, but
line
not
work
cartoony.
under it is not quite what you'd be looking at, but the color and what might translate to a lot of the feel and the shading you're looking
Hmm.
towards. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Because there's a lot of aspects to art that, like, I vaguely know some aspects, and I haven't even scratched the surface, like shading, line art, and the basic stuff that's like, this is a big step we do. But I imagine you're gonna have to go through a lot of a learning process.
Yeah, it may very well be very rough at the beginning, but
I have no doubt.
that's a part of learning a new thing.
Mm,
Yeah. And we did
yeah.
talk about it a little earlier as well regarding our complete lack of art skill between us for the drawing, more or less.
Hmm.
Because I do some pencil doodles and they are as cursed as you saw. So if you wind up, growing your skill, growing your talent all crazy out there, definitely make sure nobody, gets to scoff and say, huh, talent, blah, blah, blah. Me no do that. It's like, because you starting, here, almost now, whenever you actually get into it, if anybody sees the growth and just thinks, talented person, no, 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 let them know you worked for it.
Yeah, it's something I want to earn, I guess, not
Yeah,
just like be given.
Mm.
yeah, that's definitely fair.
Yeah, I think too, if you for a lot of people who are good artists or who aren't good artists yet or whatever, a lot of I think a lot of it comes from muscle memory because say for instance if I watch me try to draw a line versus my model mama, uh she just does it so quickly and so naturally that her lines are just perfect in the perfect place like almost every time, whereas
Hmm.
mine I'll take about 50 plus tries for one line. So I think a lot of it too is once you practice enough your muscle memory will be so much better and your coordination and stuff, and that'll be just a big boost,
Hmm.
Yeah.
you know.
Now, this will lead into a question on the same tangent. I have heard similar things like, even with that muscle memory, a physical artist that some of my family members know will still go through the hand motion like 15 times in the air
Hmm.
until they get the feel right and then try with that feel and do the proper stroke. So even muscle memory, people still got to go through it 15 times. They just
Yeah.
figured out, wait, I don't need to erase it 14 times.
Oh yeah, with digital art it's a little nice because you can just
Hmm.
undo.
But with
Especially if you
the
put it on your tablet you can just click
regards
the button.
to physical and digital and whatnot, what type of art medium are you looking to potentially explore?
Hmm.
Um, Honestly, mostly like digital paint, but I also kind of want to learn like on I also want to kind of learn painting on canvas as well.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Yeah, that'd be nice because then you can have something physical.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know that painting on canvas, well, I really can't, say much one way or the other because when I look up, I see a painting that's like, oh yes, a family member did this once upon a time. It's like, it does make something nice that can last for a long time when you do paint something physical, and people don't
Hmm.
gotta, open up a computer or phone and bring up the PNG to appreciate the art.
Yeah, and like if it's something you're proud of, you can even hang it up on your wall, like
Oh yeah, you
Mhm.
can
right
just
after you
straight up
finish it.
display that.
Hmm.
Show it to the world. And then pray the world doesn't throw hot drinks at you mysteriously, right?
Yeah,
All right. Oh, wait, Hans, why are you acting up so much? Calm down, Hans, calm down.
they do what they want. My
They do,
just me
right
there.
at the moment of saying that.
Oh shoot.
All right, so that does sound like the overarching plans going on. Let's see. Next question. I think we've already covered this question before. Is my hand in my face? It is. But I had on the agenda for Okay, hand, knock it off. That's bugging my eye. That's artist that inspired you regarding this. I think we already asked that question to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. That's all the questions I really had to follow up with for this. So, Hamu, anything regarding the art topic?
Nope. I think I got mine.
Um, Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. One that just pops up off the top of my head would be if you had a goal for the subject of what you'll be drawing in the commissions, is there something you'd like to bias towards making? You know, some
Like,
people do their very edgy or hyper masculine. Some people do incredibly cutesy or girls, girls, girls. Is there a particular subject you'd like to work towards on art that is separate from the style?
I want to make I think my art would be more so cutesy. I like the cutesy sort of style of art, but
Fair enough.
I also really want like really nice backgrounds, if I'm being honest. I know
Oh.
backgrounds aren't like really like typically
Mm-hmm.
I guess put at the forefront. You,
I
you
I understand what you're literally saying and how the backgrounds are not the foregrounds. Yes. But I will say there's a lot of artists I see with amazing backgrounds. I was like, I wish I could get art with that person, not because, you know, the character's in super detailed or in the particular style, just because the background's amazing and really sells the world in that image. So I can get that. I can get behind wanting to do, wanting to do. That's a sentence. Behind wanting to work on backgrounds as well. So
yeah, and like being able to do background art, you can do like really cool concept art and stuff.
oh yeah.
What would be the best is being able to design OCs you come up with in your free time. I've got a few that I was like, I want to draw this so bad, but I can't draw, and I don't want to give it to someone else because it's my $1 million OC idea.
Aye. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I do know, at least for me as a commissioner, whenever I see an artist and they're like, don't do backgrounds, I kind of have to just back away because so many of my ideas are revolving around that, you know, sense of scale and giant stuff. So having nothing like as a background to give that sense of scale is just kind of like, okay, well, I literally can't give my idea to you. It cannot happen. So we'll
Backgrounds
find
can be
somewhere
really
else.
expensive too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially like you start getting into the people who do the crazy good backgrounds and it's like easily triple digits for, you know, low end of the commissions like my wallet. My wallet.
Yeah, because they require a lot of extra detailing and stuff, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice though.
But if you stick with it, I've got no doubt that you're gonna be doing well in no time, huh? Or at least with the hard work, doing well in no time.
Thank you.
All right, and I think we've wrapped up questions here. Now, straight tangent. So, do you want to go planetary now?
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
I heard that like
We do have a very special drink to help bring you up to planetary scale. Crane machine, raise it higher.
no. Oh, it's happening.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, Lord.
Dramatic sound effects. Ay. And we'll nudge it over to you. All right, we may have to take a second to have Suru and Hamu come into existence as we transition screens, but drink big.
Chugging
We're
it
going to
down.
have very, very big brew in 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
Oh.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
whoa.
Here,
Yeah.
let's
We
wait.
breathe.
Let's get the old chewed on earth out of the way and bring in a new moon too. All right, Moon, get over here. Moon, Moon, Moon. Oh, Hand, what are you doing? Moon
Hmm. Oh,
and
hands.
Earth.
Thank you.
There we go.
Hmm.
And that is the wrong source once again. Me brain small.
The moon made out of cheese.
The moon is in fact made out of cheese here.
Yes. Um.
Oh, oh no. Let's do. All right, go for it.
Nom.
Just ate the moon.
I can't lift my other hand up.
Wait.
Shall we?
Should I eat the earth?
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to
fine,
take a few
fine.
bites out of the earth. Trust me. Just
Nom.
oh,
Oh no, Rodrigo.
not Rodrigo again. All right, let's try to make that a little closer so you can comfortably get at it. Huh?
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. Oh, not, even more of it.
Oh god, Timmy. Wait.
Timmy.
They were in the same building. How was that different bites of the planet?
Well, no. Rodrigo and Timmy were in 2 different buildings.
In 2 different. Oh, even more. That was one of the smaller bites, but you know, it definitely got something. Oh no, the entire planet.
Nom.
What?
All right, I'll just leave it
That's
like that.
that's so much of the planet you've eaten just after it immediately. Oh my lord.
It's okay. Some of them are still there. They'll be fine.
Yeah,
they can rebuild
out.
the planet from here.
can go for
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I was gonna pivot for a question. Continue the interview at this point, but wow, that was a lot of eating the planet. Ravenous Rue. Well, no.
Oh, I can see your crown better in this one. It's so cute.
Thank you. Hold on. I'm gonna float downwards a little bit.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
love
it does
that.
float so nice there. Huh? All right.
My crown is Bluetooth synced.
Oh,
Really?
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what?
What's it do? Does it change color or something?
Oh, it plays music.
Oh, that's amazing.
I suppose that works. Where can I get one of those? Because earbuds just don't work for mice. They got to be way too big, which blasts too much noise, or they're so tiny they fall out.
Hey, if you look, me and Suru have contrasting colors, which is good together.
It's true.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Now to kind of get back on rails, still on the topic of looking forward and future plans, is there anything that super big goal you'd want to do in the future that you think is well within your means?
I definitely want to do like almost like a storybook style sort of like lore reveal sort of thing.
Oh.
I think that would be really cool to do for a video.
Yeah.
And then like I also want to get like music or like make music because I have like friends who can make music, so I want to get like some sort of music that really fits.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
I know I gotta hunt down a proper music commission at some point.
Yeah, me too.
But in terms of like streams, like I guess like I really like the idea of like an improv stream, which I have as like a redeem.
Oh, an improv stream, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this has the
What does
emote
that
wall popping
entail?
up. Oh no, flying mouse. So, improv stream, that's what type of improv we talking about? Like comedy improv?
No, like
Or
kind of like acting improv.
acting improv? Oh, okay.
Like you either put yourself in a situation with like I guess like other people, and you all just kind of like pretend to be like characters, I suppose. I think it'd be funny.
that actually does sound pretty fun, truth be told.
Mhm.
Kind of a whose line is it anyways type of thing. You get a scenario, you get
Yeah.
people to act it out. Okay. I could go for that. If you do that, let me know when, and I'll see if I'm, competent enough to keep up with you, huh?
Sure. I think that would be really fun. Can you give me just one moment?
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
I need to
We
use the
will.
restroom.
Okay, we will let Rue just escape off.
Dainty and princess-like.
They have scurried off into space where they will return eventually. For
Yeah.
now, though, Hamu, we gotta
Yeah.
talk. We gotta talk.
I'm sorry. I didn't
So-
mean.
It's not about the evacuation or lack thereof.
I know. I took all the toilet paper home from the office, and now everyone's upset. Oh wait, it's not about that. But
It can be about that. It can be about that
no,
now that I know. No,
I was-
no,
that was-
no. Like, tell me, is that why? Is that why the toilet paper's been missing for weeks?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I use it for bedding, so are you gonna really get mad at me because I need a home?
No, but like, if you're gonna do that, at least let the people on the staff know so we can resupply the toilets. Because they're starting to get a stink in there, and I can't tell you how many people try to shower in the sinks afterwards because I don't want to know myself. So, anyways, that wasn't it. The thing I was actually going to bring up is we have a lot less Earth than I thought I was going to be able to work with. Like, that's a good chunk of the Earth, at least half the Earth that Rue ate. Do you have any backup plans?
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to my house, which is in that small uneaten part.
Okay.
Rodrigo's there.
Wasn't Rodrigo also on the first bite?
No. He made it out.
What?
Rodrigo can't die. He is he's immortal.
Rodrigo can't die.
What about
He
Timmy?
made it out
Timmy
of the
died.
first bite. He is.
Little Timmy died.
Rue took like at most 20 seconds to eat that chunk of the planet, and you're saying
No
Rodrigo
hesitation.
traveled that time, like
Yeah.
the entire
I
planet
told
in
you,
that time?
He just doesn't die. I
Wow.
tried. That's why we've become still friends.
Wow. You've tried?
Yeah. Of course I tried. He went in my space.
So they arrived. You tried murdering them. You failed to murder them, and that's the story of how you became friends.
Yeah.
That's the story of Rodrigo.
Yeah. His liver grows back every time.
What are you, an
Hi.
ancient god? Oh, hello. Yeah, welcome to the conversation. I was interrogating Hamu a little bit. We had to figure out some things.
Yeah. Sorry, just being doubtful.
Listen, I question everything. It's what I do. I literally go, what? Oh no, and ay. And those are the three reactions you can get out of me with saying something crazy. Jeez.
The Earth is technically a ravioli.
You know?
That's actually kind of true, isn't it?
You know, I could see that. What was the Earth kind of like a ravioli up there?
Yeah, there's wheat and there's water, so it is pasta.
Ay.
Oh yeah, crabs.
All right. Well, we talked about long-term future plan type of things then. Is there anything in the immediate future that you're looking to do? Like today, tomorrow, within the week, something like that? Small term?
Small term, I guess, just like maintaining my schedule as per normal, but like getting into those classes and stuff.
Yep.
But also,
Ooh, three
I
things.
do like tabletop games, so like D&D and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
DM or player for D&D stuff?
I'm a player. I've
Okay.
DM'd like once or twice, but
It's a different beast, isn't it? All right. I know those are certainly fun, so sounds like you got good plans for the next little upcoming time, huh? All right. In that case, that officially marks all the questions I had on my list. So, Hamu, any question returned to mind for you?
Do you have to do any princess duties while you're on Earth?
No.
Or No princess duties.
Just full on
Unfortunately.
I mean, you
vacation.
gotta
huh?
maintain grace and poise, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do that.
Extreme madness.
I still maintain that, and
Ah,
I
See,
sleep a lot.
you don't want to get back, and then and they're like they're showing the streams, and they're like, "Oh, this is your princess," and then everyone will be like, "She sounds cool as heck." That's who we want.
ay. Let's see. To address a couple of chat questions. Whoa, when did we get to space? When we got some Big Squeak Inc. drink big over to Rue there, because
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm struggling to breathe out here.
listen, just don't need to breathe. That's my answer to
Oh.
things. Does it work?
Okay. Sir, can you breathe in space canonically?
Uh, wait. I no. Wait.
No? Okay. 'Cause
Remember,
you're from the sky, but like,
you know.
so like the atmosphere might be thin. I don't think it's no
So
atmosphere though,
you
right?
shouldn't be fainting at least, although we are kind of in no atmosphere. Hamu might be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh
But
yeah, no, I'm just a normal hamster.
with that drink
Oh,
big, you should be
stand by.
fine. Don't faint, don't die. No asphyxiation, please.
I'm asphyxiating too. Oh no.
Hamu!
Oh no, we're
I can't close
dying.
my eyes though.
Oh, no.
'cause I wear glasses.
Okay. Well, at the very least, our toilet paper is safe for next week from Hamu, but
Oh,
Rue,
no.
no die. No.
I've rerouted all the shipments to my
You've-
house.
You've rerouted
You
all
ever
the
had a
shipments.
guest die on stream?
I don't think I have. Although I did have a guest eat the
No.
co-host.
Oh.
Oh no.
That was that you heard from Hamu telling enough?
Mm.
It was a worrying. Oh.
All right.
Being an
And
intern's rough.
oh, one last question from Kaz. It looks like, which, well, at the moment, Rue is much bigger because it's the interview going on. But who's bigger, Saru or Suru?
Suru's like 5'6".
Yeah, and I casually float outside of planets and go munch, so I think under normal circumstances is me. But right now, Rue does have the entire world in the palm of her hands, basically, so beware.
A temporary buff.
A very strong temporary buff. Let's go.
I gotta practice my JoJo's pose because someone said that in the chat. Sorry. Shoot.
Aye. All right, in that case, I think that covers everything I wanted to cover for the interview, so unless either of you have something you want to bring up for a last-minute topic?
What's your favorite thing about streaming? Did we
I
already
think-
ask that?
Interacting with chat. No, you actually. You did.
We covered streaming as a whole, but we didn't cover that in particular, so
That's
yeah.
Alien.
Interacting with chat's definitely fun.
It's pretty fun.
I really love when I get to sit there and be like, maybe I made somebody's day better, huh?
Yeah.
Is that feeling where it's like, well, now I gotta keep on keeping on, huh?
I agree.
There may be a public safety power shutoff in your area. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a text message for me to receive.
Okay. If the power shuts off, I'm taking over.
Aye. If the power shuts off, everything just goes. Oh no.
I got all the secret information by sneaking around as an intern when I was looking for a way to reroute the toilet paper shipments.
Wow. That's a lot of effort you went through for toilet paper.
Yes.
Oh no.
How much of your company's budget goes to toilet paper?
I thought a very small amount until just now. I'm gonna have to double check the numbers.
It's gonna be a lot more
Because
if it helps, I'm an unpaid intern, so
You get paid in toilet paper?
well, I pay myself in toilet paper. I'm probably being forced into more intern work.
You know
after
what
this.
they're calling intern work? Community service after eating the last co-host.
Yeah, but if I say I'm an intern, it makes me feel special.
And now it's theft. You're really trying to add to that community service term, huh?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No four. No.
You're
Bad.
saying if I went to the bathroom and I used the toilet paper, that'd be theft?
No, I'm saying if you reroute the entire delivery of toilet paper to your home, that's theft.
I know.
Ay,
You say that until
ay,
you come and see it, and you see how magnificent it is and soft it is.
yeah. All right. So let's get to wrapping this up then, since it seems we've covered all our potential questions and it's just banter, huh?
Yes.
For the moment,
I was
Rue,
trying to give pats. Oh, tail pats. Ooh, arm pats. Yay!
you know what? Rue, would you like it
Yeah.
if Hamu were able to pat you on the head? Shall we go with
Sure.
that? Let's see. Hamu, hold
gotta
on
be
for a
really big.
moment.
I gotta drink the beginning juice.
No, no,
have-
no. We're gonna take it the other route and do.
Oh, this works
And
too.
then
Okay, I'm kind of
climb. You know, just climb on up. It's fine.
okay. Sorry, I hit the mic.
It may
Sorry, hold
tickle
on
for a
for
minute,
here.
Rue, but bear with it if you could.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Rue, is there anybody that's currently streaming you'd like to send the current viewers of the interview off to in a raid?
Let me check.
While Hamu just
Ooh.
pats, huh?
Let's send it to Bodega Rat.
Oh, rat.
All right. Can
I
you
love
give me
Bodega
the
Rat.
spelling of the name in chat, please?
Sure.
Oh,
Boop.
I feel like I'm the queen of the world. You know, that world over there. That's just a small crescent moon.
That Eaton world, huh?
Yeah.
Ay. All right.
Ooh, Templar.
Firing up the raid. If everything looks right, we will send them off. And is there any message you'd like to send off as a raid message as well? Since you are the interviewee, you get full control of that.
How about just for today, you all get jetpacks and you can be sky rodents.
All right. Sounds like jetpacks for all, huh? A royal decree.
Jetpacks for all.
All right, should we type out, jetpacks for all or sky road invasion? What are we actually typing, though?
Let's see. Hold on. The Sky Princess sends her regards.
All right.
That one's pretty good. Oh, if only there was like a free jetpack emote.
All right. That's our raid message, everybody. Suru
Hopefully.
the Sky Mouse was a lovely guest, and I'm looking forward to interacting with them more. So hopefully that happens, huh?
Hopefully.
That for them.
In the meanwhile, everybody make sure to send the Sky Princess's regards and take care. We will catch you all in the next interview, or depending on who you visit, somebody's stream. And raid is going out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
And the raid is out, and